There, Virgo. Healing Grasshopper here to do your last week in June reading, the 22nd from the 30th. That was a fumble. That was a good. What else here? Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this, Virgo. The Seven of Swords is, you feel like you're restricted, like you're ready to break out, but, you feel like something is holding you back and you don't understand why. Queen of Pentacles, but here you are, a master manifester here. Justice. Reversed? It is reversed. Okay. There's something that you're dealing with right now that's really frustrating you, that you feel like you haven't gotten your justice, your retribution, your validation. Um, and I don't feel like this is like a court case or anything. This is more like at work or in business. There's something that's imbalanced here. Something that you feel someone is getting away with. Three of Cups reversed. Yeah. Like frenemy type person. Smile in your face but stab you in the back once you turn around. And you're aware of it now. First of all, my advice to this kind of thing, because I've been through this in the workplace, you need to do your best to not to force the narrative to people. You have to kind of step back and let people observe things and derive their own opinions and be prepared for them to turn against you. But if you try and force the narrative and try and turn things in your favor and that kind of thing, the moment you're seen, the moment that agenda or the moment your actions are seen as an agenda, you understand? You'll be done. People will never believe you again, right? Their perception of you will be skewed forever. They may turn around later, maybe, but you understand, like you will get in your own way. Sometimes you just need to, no matter how bad things get, and no matter how much this person seems like they're winning, you need to give it up to God, as they say. Raguel is the perfect angel for this. He is the angel of justice. And there were many times where, and one time in particular, I'll never forget it. There was someone who was higher up than me, is so corrupt. Oh my God. Unbelievably nefarious and diabolical person, and always got away with everything they did, right? And then would take the time out to take little digs at me, like, haha, not only did I win, but here I'm going to get you in trouble or frame you for things, just to make a dig at you. Just awful, awful. The more I complained about them, the more they won. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to step back. I'm just going to be quiet. I'm going to take things on the chin and just stay in my lane and do my work and let Raguel take care of things. Within a month of me just letting go and stopping the fight, they were fired. And it had nothing at all to do with me. There was something else that they were doing elsewhere, you know? And they got caught and fired. And I was like, Raguel. Okay. So this very much applies to you here because I feel your frustration. Um, yeah, just see what else we have here. This is our focus card. Okay. The Chariot. Wow. This is you on your way. Page of Pentacles. You very focused on your goals. Hmm. Good. I'm glad to see it. And I mean, this is so Virgoan, you know. Virgos are when you guys are determined to do something, you're like a dog with a bone. You cannot pry them away from it. And no matter how much this person is trying to get in your way, sabotage you, doing whatever they're doing, they're not going to win. Just know that. Strength. Strength. This is exactly what I was talking about. Drawing that inner strength, it takes a whole lot of strength just to be quiet and stop fighting. Don't fight. Stay quiet. Let the universe take care of it, and I promise you it will be taken care of. This justice card will be flipped up so quickly. Six of Cups reversed. Yeah. Yeah. Three of Cups and Six of Cups here. This is someone that you once liked and trusted, and, you know, this points to jealousy, absolutely. Okay. Ten of Swords reversed. Yes. Okay. So Virgo, let's absolutely do what you're doing because you've got the Chariot here in the middle and your Page of Wands. This is more of a declaration than advice, you know, because a lot of the time Spirit will be like, just get in the Chariot. I feel like you're already in this Chariot. You're very, very Page of Wands focused on your goals, but there's this thorn in your side. Um, And here is you did say this was reversed, yeah? The Ten of Swords reversed is like you're not letting it go. You're continuing to fight, like I said. I really think that's the advice here. That's the advice that you're looking for too. It's the reason why you even opened this reading is that you're looking for a way out of this or a way to victory, right? But your way to victory is the way out. Just walk away. And that doesn't necessarily mean leave your job. Just let go of the reins, you know. Four of Pentacles is coming to mind. Like, don't try and control it too much. Just, you know, give them the rope to hang themselves with. You know, as soon as you stop fighting, you know, you're playing tug of war. You let go, they fall down. You know, let that happen. Four of Cups. Yeah, see, time to let go. Go. Time to walk away from this. And you guys can interpret this however you want to, because each situation is different. For a lot of you, this may be walking away from this job. And I think that will smart, it'll hurt a bit because it's hard to, like, you want to stay and, you know, continue the fight. Like, I'm not going to let them scare me away from this job that I love. They're not going to win over me. But this may also just be a sign that it's time to go. You going off and finding something better for yourself is always better than staying and fighting in negativity. But the other part of this, that's for some of you. Others of you, this just means that you need to walk away from this so called friendship. Stop engaging with this person. And also stop the whole frenemy facade too. It's like, oh, my good old pal. You know what just came to mind? I don't know if any of you are Mad Magazine readers. I used to love Mad Magazine when I was a kid. But Spy versus Spy, you know, they're all smiley and stuff, but they've got bombs behind their backs ready to kill each other. You know? Um, Stop that. And there doesn't have to be a confrontation like, I see you, bitch, or whatever. It's just however you see fit. It's like the niceties are over. I'm over here doing my work. You're doing your work. I'm not effing with you anymore. Um, Stop letting this person in, even in your facade. It doesn't. Just don't let them in your energy at all. Read that for clarity. Sure. Mhm. Ace of Wands reversed. It is, yeah, that makes sense. And the Seven of Pentacles. You cannot. Seven of Pentacles is that card where, he's planted some stuff and he's resting on his chin on his wand, looking at what he's planted. Like, was it really worth it to continue planting? Is this worth it to me? So this is kind of the energy of, why am I stuck? Why isn't this working? When am I going to benefit from this already? And then you have the Ace of Wands reversed, which is, well, you have to get to work. And it's not to say that you haven't gotten to work, because you're a Virgo. That's all you do, pretty much. But this is kind of saying, how do you expect things to go well for you if you're not doing the work, which is if you're not fully focused on the work, because you're allowing yourself to be distracted by this nonsense. Your whole flow and energy is being disrupted by this person. Don't allow them to do that. Shut them out. Turn that Ace of Wands right side up and get to work and F them. And I mean, that may be easier said than done because I just felt resistance from you guys. Like, that's what I'm doing. But you know, this person keeps coming and wrecking things. Then, and if you've tried to go, through I don't want to say the proper channels, like letting a higher up know and that kind of thing. If none of that has worked, then it might be time for you to go. And this goes for you entrepreneurs too. If you have a partner or someone that you're working with that you feel is sabotaging you or holding you back in some way, in a malicious or even just stubborn, pig-headed kind of way, it's time to let go of them. It's not working any longer. And that's something an earth sign needs to hear because earth signs, we don't up and leave abruptly and, you know, arbitrarily like, oh, I don't like this. I'm gone that quickly. No, we try and work with things and make it work and fix it and that kind of thing. Like, yeah, I don't think you could fix this. There's no fixing this person. Both of you have fallen out of alignment with each other for whatever reason. I don't feel is important to really delve into. The point is that you guys, your paths are forking here. You're not aligned. So in order for you to move forward towards your goals, you're going to have to cut this person loose or people. I don't know if that's reversed yet. Seven of Swords. We'll see. The Sun. We'll see if the Sun is reversed. And one more. Two more rather. Two more. That's exactly what I got. This one here and this one here. Okay. Okay. Reversed. 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 They're all reversed. Yeah. See? There's your answer. This is your answer right here. How I said, for some of you you need to leave, others of you need to um for the vast majority of you, I almost want to say every single one of you because this message is pretty clear. Three of Wands is upright is the watching your ships come in card. But this has come to a halt here. Then you have, and diagonally are connected to the Ace of Wands, the same kind of halting of, activity here. The Seven of Swords is, like a victory winning you know, in a clever way, using one's intellect to succeed. But that's also reversed. Then we have the Sun. We have clarity and celebration and happiness here, general happiness, also reversed. So this is clearly saying that unless you remove yourself and do something differently, you are going to be stuck in a low vibration. And look at this. Your outcome card is the Seven of Cups, which is more than a suggestion. It is a screaming out from the universe here for you to depart from this situation. And once you do that, you will see the chariot start to move again. Page of Pentacles. Then you'll be back on track towards your goals. Okay? Do we have advice cards? No. That's the message, guys. Virgo, don't be frustrated. This is just a karmic pit stop on your way, on your path, your spiritual path. And your spiritual path is connected to your path on the physical plane because you're very much focused on your coin, right? But don't forget your spiritual path here. Right here, you are stuck in a low vibration. And a low vibration is going to halt your physical path too. So, there it is. Release yourself from this. Don't forget to connect with your spirit guides. Have some quiet time. Do some meditation. And that is going to make you feel better about what you need to do next because right now you really have your heart and mind, well, your mind entrenched in what doesn't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Okay? We're going to lift our vibration by leaving the low vibration. Okay, Virgo? I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Got any questions? I'd be happy to answer them. I answer every single comment. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So every single one of you are appreciated and welcomed. I thank you in advance. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the future videos. Okay? I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.